Kriii here. Welcome to yet another stamp collecting vlog, though probably not as stamp crazy as my last. I started the day by dropping by Yoyogi Station, which surprisingly has two stamps. One for the station and another with a mascot for the park. Afterwards, it was onwards to Harajuku. I already got the stamp for that station sometime last year, which was why I didn't pass by for its stamp this time. But also, for my destination this day, I had to go through the Takeshita Street exit, which doesn't house a stamp. As someone who used to have some involvement in Harajuku culture, I have a lot of feelings on how this area has changed over time. There are many things that have stayed the same though. Apologies for the shaky walking camera, by the way. This day I tried to film more with my mirrorless camera, so I wasn't relying on my phone. But I might need to make it more stable somehow. In any case, this little bit of Takeshita Street with Bodyline, the Matsumoto Kiyoshi drugstore, the Takenoko outfit shop, and these crepe shops are some of the few that have stayed put through Harajuku's many changes. Speaking of things that have stayed the same, this little path that branches from Takeshita Street, which leads to my dentist, is another little treasure that hasn't changed much either. The fountain here, nestled by various salons, was a popular spot for Lolita fashion enthusiasts to take photos at. Done with the dentist, I decided to take the opportunity to explore the old back streets I used to walk through during fashion walks. In a few turns, I found myself heading to the Design Festa gallery. It has grown quite much from the days I used to walk by it with the fashion walk group. Nowadays, it's a whole Harajuku art village. Aside from the west and east galleries, it houses a cafe and bar, as well as the Sakurate okonomiyaki shop. The dazzling array of colors and images are punctuated by the sounds of young people chatting away over sizzling pans of food and the smell of savory things that would make your mouth water if you were already hungry. But not to worry, there's lots of art to take your mind off those hunger pangs, at least until you finally find a seat at the restaurant, or if you decide to go somewhere else. Art at the Design Festa Gallery comes in all forms. They aren't just hung on canvas or placed behind frames. They are also on the walls and even available as accessories for anyone to purchase. On the recommendation of one of the gallery managers at Design Festa, I went down the street to this Taiwanese place. It serves this soy milk broth chicken noodle soup, which is rare to find in Japan. Further down the street is Hokusai Graphic, which sells these Japanese-styled umbrellas. But on the second floor is a favorite shop of mine, Wargo, which sells kanzashi, Japanese hairpins, tombodama, the ones with glass balls on them, are my favorite. Wargo sells them in various styles, and my personal favorite one from them is shaped like a sphere of beer with foam spilling off the side. 2 stops away from Meiji Jingumae on the Fukutoshin line is Nakameguro. Since I was in the area, I decided to swing by the Traveler's Factory flagship store. See, my current stamp journal is near the end of its journey, so I've been thinking about a successor for it for a while. I think this one is the one. And of course, I couldn't pass up the chance to collect even more stamps from the shop. And with a new stamp note in hand, it was time to head back home and relax.